many videos are there? Ooh, boy. How to find future value, cash flow. One of 26. Wait. Well, this might be a helpful channel.
Chapter 6, more on future value and present value. In the previous chapter, chapter 5, what we were doing was working with a single cash flow. We would be interested in finding its future value or its present value, and also some other additional things like the number of years or the interest rate. In chapter 6, we are going to be doing essentially exactly the same calculations, finding the future value, the present value, as well as the
Wait, this might not be.
cash flow and the interest rate, except we will be working with many cash flows. And then later in the chapter, we will introduce special cases in which cash flows are identical rather than different values. Let's start with this example. You deposit $500 in a bank today and $600 in 1 year into the same bank account. The bank pays a 9% interest annually to its depositors. Question, how much will you have in 2 years in your bank account? Growing. For $600, 9 for IY, 2 for N, then 9.
That's not the right one.
Using the future value formula. You find individual future values. One cash. In this problem, we would like to find the future value of several different cash flows.
This is what we want. Oh wait, is the last question what we want too? Maybe that one was actually fine. Let's see. It says, how much will you have in 2 years? So this is the correct question because you want the future cash flow, the future. This might be what I'm doing, I think.
9% interest annually to its depositors. Question, how much will you have?
Yeah, of course I have to resort to watching random YouTube videos instead of reading my textbook. Thank you. You did a very good job, textbook.
In your bank account. What's going on here is that we no longer have a single cash flow for which we need to find the future value. We have two cash.
Wait, no, this is not right. This is not right. I think it's still this. We still need this.
In this problem, we would like to find the future value of several different cash flows. Let's say we want to find the future value 7 years from today of the following 4 different cash flows. $200.
My question is, what is the future value of the following cash flow stream? This one is, finds the future value 7 years from today of the following 4 cash flows. She's probably going to do the long, complicated way.
$500 in year 3, and $300 in year 4. We also know that the appropriate interest rate is 20% per year. Let's first see what's going on here. Let's start with this timeline.
This is not right. This is not what I want, right?
Year 0,
she's gonna do a different one for each one.
3, 4. Earning interest over 4 years between year 3 and year 7. So we need to find the future value in 4 years. And then the last amount of money, $300, will stay in the account and earn interest over 3 years. So we need to.
Yeah, this is a long, complicated way of doing the question, unless this is the only way to do it.
Okay, this is the answer. Now let me show you one more way you could do it, which would save you a lot of time.
Thank you so much. Please show me a better way.
My students that you have to find individual future values and then combine them, and that's the only way. Well, technically, you could use a slightly different method. You could find the present value of the first one, the present value of the second cash flow, the present value of the third cash flow, the present value of the fourth one. Then add them up. So that would be what? That would be the total present value. How can we do this in the calculator? Let's bring it up. When we want to find the present value of multiple cash flows, the easiest way to do it is using what is called the cash flow keys. Press the button cash flow. Cash flow 0, we leave it at 0 because there's nothing going on in year 0. I press
Okay,
enter. And
so the method she's describing right now, I think, is this one.
That's $200. I press 200.
But what's this third option? Is there a third option?
And we want to leave it at 1 because we don't have additional $200 consecutively in the future.
Is this the only way to do it?
So I press the down arrow key again. Cash flow 02, $100. I enter that, 100, enter, down, and down again. Then 500, enter, down, and down again. And finally, 300, enter, down, and down again. Now I press NPV. I change the interest rate to 20%. I press 20, enter, down, and compute. $670.14. $670.14. What does it mean? Clearly, this is not the same thing as the future value of our 4 cash flows that we found earlier, and it should not be equal to that. What we need to do next is find the future value of this number after 7 years. Then find the future value after 7 years. Okay, let's do that. Let's clear. We had.
I think it's the second method. That's what this third point means. Unless she explains something else.
$70.14.
Yeah, I think that's what they mean. So there's no simpler way to do it. You have to find the present value, and then you find the future value of the present value. So PV equals PV equals zero. Enter 7.5. Second reset. Enter. Second quit. CF. C 75. Enter. 225. Enter. 0. Enter. 300. Enter. Interest rate 6.5. Enter. $501.99 negative PV. Is it 4 years? Do you do 4 years? I got 645.79. They got 0.80. Yeah. I did after 4 years, and I got the right answer, so. You can still solve for I even if CF is positive and all the other CFs are negative. To solve for the interest rate, you must identify the value to solve for I, one must identify the value of I that causes the PV of the positive CFs to equal the absolute value of the PF of the negative CFs. This is a trial and error procedure that is easy with the computer or financial calculator, but quite difficult otherwise. It says it's easy to do with the financial calculator. What? You can still solve for I even if CF is positive and all the other CFs are negative. The interest rate of return. Oh, I know how to do this because this was in the tutorial. So to solve for I, you must try different values for I until you find the one that causes the present value of the positive CFs to equal the absolute value of the PF of the negative CFs. This is a difficult procedure to do without a computer or financial calculator. Wait, so are they going to make you do this? I would assume. CF Oh. So in the fifth year, do you just do 750 plus 10,000? Which is 1750. No. 10,750. Of course I got an error because why not? Whenever you get an error, you're not allowed to escape. What do I do again? Come on. Darn it. So what did I do wrong? I put... Oh, you have to put negative 10,000? Oh my goodness graciousness. So if I had done that, it would have worked, right? If I had negative 10,000... Yeah, I bet there's going to be so many questions where I have to put a negative, but I don't, so I don't get the right answer. And whenever I type 750, it will not type the 5. I got 7.5. Send. Compounded semi-annually. That's the question. Number equals 10. Interest rate equals 3%. So I've done something similar to this before. So if it's semi-annually, it's 2 times per year, so treat every payment as 1 year, or $5,731.94. Annually, six-year, 8% present value. $1,586.87 semi-annually. $12N 4I 1000 negative PV. The semiannual is worth more. The semiannual is worth 5. If you type 7.5 really fast, it won't type the 5. $654.23. Of course, there's 5 questions. Why the heck did he do? Oh. %15 times 1/4 of a times 15% times 3 out of 12 months. 15% times 3 out of 12. Thanks for doing it divided by 4. Thanks. Why would they say 1.0375? Where'd they get that number? What? What? They're like, yeah, just take the third root of this random number. Oh, thank God I don't have to do this crap right here. I know. Wow, dude. It still doesn't show the whole thing. How do I expand this so I can see the whole thing? The effect function in Excel. How about a financial calculator? Hello? You didn't even tell me how to do it on the calculator. Nice. Maybe it's in the tutorial. It better be in that tutorial. Well, then what's the point if you're not going to stay on the part that I'm on? Set the calculator 12 payments per year. Then so second icon. I bet nobody pronounces it like that. Icon. Second icon go up to 12. Now go up to the number of payments. Enter down 10. Change it from enter 12 for the number of payments and 10 for the nominal rate, and it converts it from the nominal rate to the effective rate. So that's actually easy. So there. So first, then to find how much would have been charged under monthly compounding to equal 3.75%. Oh, come on, they give you the interest rate and you need to find what? Oh, come on, this is still not what I want. It says take the third root of 1.0375. Why? I still don't know what they're saying. How do you find out how much would have to be charged under monthly compounding to equal 3.75%? Whoa, dude. This song, though, 112, I recognize the tune. What the heck? Whoa, this is a weird remix. This song appeared in 4, 8, and 7.5. This is a weird remix. How do you determine Wait, I think I know what you do. You set... No, I don't know what I do. Okay. Okay, the nominal rate is 15%. Which nominal rate will be equal to that rate? Okay, I think I know how to do it using logic. But I still am not doing it, so... So the nominal rate is 15% quarterly compounding. So, what is the effective interest rate? The effective interest rate, that's what we have to find. F equals... So what you do is second I conv nom. No, you go up to... Why are there 3 different options? Okay, we're trying to convert the 15% into the effective rate. And they have given us the fact that it's quarterly compounding. So the nominal rate is 15. Enter. The effective rate is what we're trying to find. And the C/Y, which is, I guess, the payments per year, which is 4. Enter. Nominal rate. Come on. Oh wait, I'm stupid. It wasn't computing nominal rate. I'm stupid. You compute the effective rate. Moron. Effective rate. Compute. The effective rate is 15.87%. I put the percent on the wrong side of the number. The effective rate of that is that. So now the effective rate of the bank so the effective rate is going to be that, but so now what we're going to do is second icon, we're going to compute the nominal. The effective rate is going to be 15.87, and the payments per year is 12. The effective rate is 15.87. I forgot to push enter because I'm stupid. And now you compute the nominal rate and you get 14.82. So the nominal equals 14.82%. Your firm can borrow from its bank for 1 month. The loan will have to be rolled over at the end of the month, but you are sure the rollover will be allowed. The nominal interest rate is 14%, but the interest will have to be paid at the end of each month. So the bank interest rate is 14%. What? Monthly compounding. What nominal rate with quarterly compounding would be equivalent to the rate charged by the bank? So effective equals nominal rate is 14, enter. C/Y is 12, enter. The effective is 14.93. So second reset, enter. So now we have an effective rate of 14.93. Enter. And the payments per year is quarterly, which means it's 4 times per year. So now the nominal rate is 14.16%. This is so much different from the originals. I want to listen to the original first and compare. I forgot the name though. I can remember it soon. This is the original theme. I didn't know the time signature changed this much. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen for this. I didn't know the time signature was so weird. Okay, that part right there was like that was still 4/4. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I think that whole entire part at the beginning was 4/4. This part is 4/4. Okay, this part is the part that's weird. The time signature in this part is like totally and completely messed up. Can somebody link me the... Somebody show the sheet music, please. Somebody. No. Anyways, that's the original. Here's the remix. 120. For some reason, this sounds nothing like the original. Okay, that's the part near the end of the song, so that part is it's true to the original. And then now it's just doing random stuff. It seems like only the second half of it. And then the kind of the general feeling in the rhythm, I don't know what you call it, but the lengths of the notes are the same, but the notes themselves are not. So first you do the effective rate of a 18% nominal rate with monthly compounding. So if F equals the nominal rate is 18, enter C/Y. The bank is charging a monthly compounding rate. So the bank's effective rate is 19.56. So now you have your effective rate of 19.56. And the payments per year is quarterly. No, it's 1/3 of a year. %18.41%. Please. This song is in 5/4. Yes, of course it's the 5/4 clave still, because the piano part is like 3/3 2/2. You have invested $1,000 in an account that pays 16% compounded annually. A commission agent can locate for you an equally safe deposit that will pay 16% compounded quarterly for 2 years. What is the maximum amount you should be willing to pay him now as a fee for locating the new account? They're like, what's the difference basically? Oh wait, does the $1,000 thing matter? Okay, effect. Well, the effective rate for the first one is already 16%. 16. The payments per year is 4. So 15%. 15.12%. So the effective rate of... Wait, how did I get a number that's... Oh wait, I'm an idiot. You're supposed to get a number that's less than the original number. He found No, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do the question. What's the effective rate of the second thing? Because that's not how I did it wrong. The second thing is the nominal rate 16, enter, and the interest, the number of payments per year is 4. So the effective rate of the second thing is equal to 16.99. So actually, the first one has an effective rate of 16%, and the second one has an effective rate of 16.99%. So, what's the difference between them? Thing. And I guess the 2-year thing is relevant. So now, how much money will you make in each one? The amount of money that you'll make in the first one is, first you type in your initial investment of $1,000. And then you have 16% interest rate. And it's for 2 years. So what's the future value? So how much money have you made? You have made $345.6. And the two, actually, let's just calculate the future value. Let's just call it the future value of the first one is that, and the future value of the second one is this. I am not a big fan of this remix. So you have $1,000, and it's for 2 years, and the effective interest rate is 16.99%. So now calculate the future value, and you end up with 1368.67. So the difference between them is 1368.67 minus 1345.6, and you get 23.07. How did I not get the right answer? Come on. The first one pays you 16%. The second one pays you 16.99%. I got the right answers. Wait, no I didn't. What? Wait a minute. Did I write it incorrectly? Did I write the decimal incorrectly? Wait, that makes barely any difference anyways. They got 0.57, I got 0.67. Number of years 2. Interest is 16.99. Interest. Present value is negative 1,000. Compute future value. I got 0.67. They got 0.57? There's no way that... What if they used 17 instead of... They say number of years 8. Actually, no, that's because they... How did they get 0.57? There's no way that's right. I'm gonna type exactly what they have. What? They got 0.57. Okay, what if I use 17 instead of 16.99? No, that doesn't change it. I can quit. I don't know why I'm getting 0.67 and they're getting 0.57. Like, it should be exactly the same. The number of years equals 8. The number interest per year is 4. And the future value is 22.97? Oh, I think I know why. It's because the difference between them is actually the future value, and they want you to solve for present value. Why is this? By the way, I hate myself. I don't know how I'm 0.6 off here. The way they said to do it is to do number of years 2, interest is 16, the present value is that, and solve for future value, which I did already. I got this one. The new account, they say number of years 8 because it's 2 years, but it's actually 4 times every year, so it's 8. The interest rate is 4 because it's 16 divided by the number of times you pay it. Okay, I can't help myself. I have to see what the original was. feast day theme. What? There is no original. This is the original song. Are you kidding me? I could have sworn there was an original one that I heard somewhere else. No, this is the original. He really likes those Picardy thirsts, doesn't he? Hold on a second. If it's compounded quarterly for 2 years, it's different. If the yearly rate, no, it's still 16.99 every year. That's the effective rate. That's the effective rate. I don't get this. I'm going to recalculate the effective rate. It's quarterly, 4 times a year. Enter. The effective rate is equal to 16.99. That's the effective rate. That's the effective rate. So how is this wrong? 16.99, 2 years, 1,000. Why am I getting 0.67 instead of 0.57? I don't understand that. I should be getting 0.57. There's literally no reason for me to not get 0.57. The reason why is probably because of rounding errors. It has to be that. It has to be rounding errors, because my calculator only goes to 2 places. Here, if I change it to 4, maybe I'll get the right answer. Decimal equals 2. What if you set the decimal to a lot? What if you set the decimal equal to 10? Okay, I'm going to set it to 5. Enter. You can set it to 5 if you want. For some reason, the tutorial made it sound like you can only do 2 and 4. What if you set it to 9? No, it won't let you. How about 8? You can set it to 8 if you wanted. Oh my gosh, I'm setting it to 8. I have the decimal set to 8 places. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this again. Okay, so the nominal rate is 16. Enter. There are 4 payments a year. Now effective rate, compute. I got 16.98, 58, 56. Okay. Second. Oh, if I reset the calculator, it also resets the decimal places. Dang it. Now, 16.98, 58, 56. Interest, 2 years. 1,000. Present value. Compute, future value. I got the right answer by using more decimal places. Oh my goodness. It was a rounding error. That was the reason I got the question wrong. It was a rounding error. Because if you do 2 calculations, you're gonna have rounding mistakes here. So 0.56905. But they actually wanted you to do something else. What they wanted you to do was that thing there. So the difference between them is $22.97, and determine how much you're willing to pay him. So that's how much money you're going to save. The future value is going to be $22, but you have to calculate the present value. You're going to save $22 over 2 years, and that's the future value. So, but the present value of that retake tests accept only incorrect ones. What is the effective annual rate? of 12% compounded monthly? Easy question. $12.68. I'm doing this question again, except the way they want me to do it. Okay? So you first find what you would make for the first scenario. So you do 16 1,000 to the second one. What they want you to do is it's compounded quarterly, so you do 16 divided by 4 is 4 for interest rate. And since it's for 2 years and it's quarterly, it's 2 times 4 is 8. And then the present value is 1,000 negative. So compute, and you get 1,368.57, and then so those are the two future values. So in the future, you will have saved 1,368.57 minus 1,345.6, 22.97. That's the future value of the money you will have saved. But the future value of that is, so 22.97 is the future value, and the interest rate is 4, and the number is 8. Now calculate the present value, and you get 16.78. Oh, come on, simple interest. I wish there was a way to do simple interest. Because doesn't the calculator automatically do compound interest? Well, simple interest is simple, but is there a way to do this with your calculator? It's probably completely pointless to do it with your calculator because it's so easy, but yeah, whatever, fine. Simple interest equals principal times rate times time. Why did they make you do... Wait a minute. The bank uses a 360-day year? What? What? Why? So the nominal interest per year is 7.25. The days in a month is 30. The days per year is 360. The daily rate, do they just do the nominal rate divided by 30? Is that what they did for that one? 7.25 divided by... No, point... No. 7.25 divided by 30. Point? No, that's not what they did. Oh wait, I'm stupid. They did that divided by 360 for the daily rate. 7.25 divided by 360. Not times 360. 0.02013.9%. They borrowed. It took 2.5 hours to write a 300-word discussion post. That is quite a long time. So at least he got it done. And in the grand scheme of things, 2 hours is not that long. I don't know. I guess I can't really say that. Because 2 hours of writing a 300-word discussion post feels a lot longer than 2 hours of your life. Now you have to write another discussion post? Oh, man. I have a discussion post due on Friday. Okay, so... So if you did the principal times rate times time, 28,000 times this. Wait. Oh, it's a percentage. I'm stupid. Times. So you have to do 0.0 and then 0.00201388889 times 1, which is equal to $4.02. You don't know what to write? Yeah, that's what I feel like all the time writing discussion posts. If we all knew what to write, then it would be extremely easy. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, in theory, you're supposed to know what to write, but I guess they want you to expend effort trying to figure out what to write. I don't know. The interest per month is the interest per day times 30. What even is this question? Wait, why are there only 2 questions? I feel like they made this way too complicated for a simple interest question. Wait, I feel like I recognize this tune. What is this? 158. Oh, this is the Demystify Feast. No wonder I recognized it. It's a rearrangement of this one. Suppose you deposited $5,000 into a bank account that pays 5.25 with daily compounding. Yeah, but this is a compounding question. I thought this was all supposed to be about simple interest. Why? Okay. An annual rate of that. So the interest per month. What if you just did... What if you did something differently? 360 divided by 30. There are 12 months in the year still, so couldn't you just use your calculator? But this is simple interest, so it doesn't work, right? So it doesn't work if you do that. The simple interest is equal to the principal times the rate. So first let's figure out the monthly rate. It's that divided by 12. What are some of the challenges and limitations to studying culture in non-human primates? So I'd assume you'd have to read the textbook and figure out the answer to that question, right? And then you kind of just have to paraphrase the textbook, unless, I don't know. Is that what you have to do? Is that basically what you have to do for that? I really don't like this remix. Wait just a second, don't you just do principal times rate times time? 20,000 times 0.0725 times 1 over 12. 120.83. So that whole stupid complicated thing that they did in the question was completely pointless? Wow. This is a terrible curriculum. Okay, so now they tell you everything except for the principal. No, they don't. They tell you the principal amount. first calculate the interest and then add it on to the principal. That's what you do. So the principal is 5,000 multiplied by the rate of 5.25 or 0.0525, and then times the multiplied by time. The time is 8 divided by 12. So you earned that much interest, so it's 5,175. What? Come on. Oh, it says it's compound interest. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for having one question be simple interest and one question be compound interest. So now, 5,000 negative present value, 5.25%, which is the interest rate, and it's daily compounding. Well, I have to redo this whole thing. Okay, if it's a daily compounding, that means that what do you do now? Darn it. Instead of compounding yearly, it compounds daily. So now what? Which means that it's 360. So you do 5. Okay, so the I is equal to 5 5.25 divided by 360. Of course, it only rounds to 2. Okay, 2 decimals. I'm just going to do 5.25 divided by 360, and we have a. This is the percent. This is the percent. Never mind. 0.0525 divided by 360. So, oh, come on. Now they have. Okay, so 0.000 0.0014583 3333. And then the number of years is actually the number of payments will be 8 months. So 30 times 8. So the number N is equal to 240. And then PV equals negative 5,000. So that's what you enter in the calculator. So you do 0.000. You do 0.014583333 interest. And they just set it to 0.01 to round, of course. 240 N 5,000 PV compute future value 5,178. Oh look, Joester98 is doing 100% world record attempts. 5,178. Please tell me I can just be done. Please. No way. There's no way they make you do all that work. Hold on a second. Consider a $200,000 30-year mortgage with monthly payments. If the interest is 7.5% with monthly compounding, what portion of the mortgage payments during the first year will go towards interest? This loan has a monthly interest of that and will last for 360 months. Now find the amount of the payment. Blah, 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 blah. The payment is that. Set up the amortization schedule in Excel. Well, yeah, this is kind of like a business class. It's corporate finance. Yeah, I guess technically it is business. It's called business administration. 3620. So, I don't know how this is a business administration class. This is more like an accounting class. It's mostly just like math. It's like 80%. It's like 80% math, 20% not math. Now set up the amortization schedule. The tutorial tells you how to do that. Okay, how the heck are you supposed to get this ginormous... Okay, so it's not that much work. You just type some stuff into your calculator and all this stuff pops out. But the question is, how the heck do you get the number of 80.9%? Okay, so first of all, you find the amount of the payment. You find the amount of the payment, then you set up the amortization schedule. Okay. How to set up an amortization schedule. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so annoying to do on this tiny little calculator that doesn't have a display that would show the entire thing. You have to navigate through the thing to find all your stuff. Is this going to even work? Um, 10.5. Okay. Clear the TVM. Determine the interest and the principal paid each year and the balance at the end of the year on a 3-year $1,000 amortizing loan, which carries an interest rate of 10%. The payments are due annually. So set the number to 3 because it's 3 years. And then the interest rate is 10%, and then the initial value is 1,000. And then you compute the payment number. So compute the payments. Yeah, that's what the question told me to do. Now, do second amort, second clear work. And then down 1, enter. Ending period set to 1. Wait, why would you set ending period set to 1? I don't understand. The ending period set to 1 because we want to view the amortization information for each and every payment. Whatever. And then now just use the down arrow key to view the balance after the payment as well as the interest in. Period 1. Press compute and use the down arrow key to view the ending balance. Testing. Okay. So, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do 200,000 I equals 0.625 360 compute payments. The payment is equal to that. So second, no. Now, where's amort? Second amort. P1 is equal to, wait, Second clear work. Now, ending period. Down 1 enter. Yeah, but it is set at 1 already. It's set at 1 already. What does PRN stand for? Come on, man. Principal? Interest. It's already set at 1. Okay, so what I do is, what is period 1? Wait. Balance equals balance, principal, and interest. Second, reset, enter. Okay, so now we enter all the information I had entered in before. Yeah, but there's several more periods, so I don't get this. This tutorial sucks. They say down 1 enter. Wait, do I have to clear info first? So second clear work. 1 enter. This doesn't make sense. What the heck? It always only shows 2 periods. This is stupid. This tutorial sucks. What is this? What? What is P1 and P2? They didn't explain it. Now I have to redo this again. I have to type everything in again. Do you have to type in a negative number? No. So if this is the first payment, the balance for the first payment is $199,851.57. So what are they asking? What portion of them during the first year will go towards interest? I think you're not allowed to use your financial calculator because this would take 5 years to do on a financial calculator. The financial calculator doesn't tell you what percentage of them goes towards interest. Wait, hold on a sec. It says, use the down arrow key to view the ending balance after the payment is made, as well as the interest and the principal portions of the second payment. Wait, no? So you have to press compute every single time? there are going to be monthly payments. 360 months. Well, you have to slowly and meticulously go all the way. Tap the compute button 360 times to go to the end of it. Yes, sure. Maybe my teacher shows how to do the problems in the problem set thingy. Because can you even use a financial calculator? Let's see if Chapter 5 problem set. It's probably not even going to be in here. Oh my gosh. What? Wait, he actually did? No freaking way. This would take such a long time though. Look at this! He manually wrote down every single number. What? No way, dude. I hate this song. Wait a minute. You do 5795.73 divide by 6. Hello? Where'd you get those numbers? What? The second period divided by the principal after the second period divided by the 6407.67. What? Divided by the payment after the 12th period. Okay, so what is this? Oh, this is just the percentage of the second monthly payment will go towards the repayment of the principal. So you do the second monthly. Wait, this makes no sense. It should be this. I think what he meant was, I'm not sure why I underlined the one all the way down here. He should have underlined this. He did the principal number here divided by the payment, and it's that. Okay, so look at this question. What portion of the mortgage payments during the first year will go towards interest? What the heck? What portion? How? What the heck? So the payments are this. This is the principal. What portion of the payments will go towards interest? So you have the total amount of interest and the total amount. So you have the total amount of interest at the end of the year divided by the principal amount at the end of the year. Is that how it is? Wait, no. They're basically just saying how much money will you have paid in interest during the entire year, add them all up, and you get this much for interest, and then you do this divided by this, right? 14,937.48 divided by 16,781.16 is 89%. So if you add up every single interest payment for the entire year, you get this. And if you add up every payment for the whole year, you get this. But how are you supposed to add up those numbers? Except using Excel, because otherwise you'd have to manually add all of them up. I mean, I could use Excel. It's no big deal. I can use Excel, right? I just don't know how to use Excel. I'd have to learn how to do it. But why? So I can't use my financial calculator then, right? There's no way to do it on my financial calculator because there is a way to do it, but it would take years. It would take to manually add every single interest rate like wait, this is monthly payments. Why did I get yearly payments? Is there a way to calculate the interest or the total amount of interest here? Is it like wait, what does principal even mean? I don't know what principal means. But it's probably irrelevant to the question anyways. Like, they want you to add every single one? Like, is that the only way to do this? I don't know what this is, so I'm probably not. They want you to use freaking Excel to solve this question? Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to use Excel? Why do I have to enter a bunch of data points into Excel to answer a question? Seriously. Is there a way to do this question without using Excel? I mean, I would like to use my financial calculator. Okay, suppose you borrowed $30,000. Blah, 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 blah. How large would your payments be? How much of the first payment would represent interest? Okay, so here's the problem. They're like, instead of saying how much of one payment represents interest, they're saying how much of every payment during the first year goes towards interest. You really want me to add up every single payment during 1 year? I mean, it's only monthly payments, so it's 12 different payments. So I'd have to write down 12 different numbers and then add them up. And then add up 12 other numbers, add them up. Actually, no, I would do. The payment is same every time, so you just do it the number times 12, but still. For some reason, I thought it was going to be 360 times, though. When you enter the information that they entered here, and it's going to make an amortization schedule of 360 months. Oh, I'm stupid. You only do the first 12 months. I'm dumb. But still, you have to add up 12 months. You have to write down 12 separate numbers. Like, you have to... Basically, the work you have to do for this question is you have to do 12 calculations, then add up every single number, and then you do this number times 12, and then you do this number divided by this number. So this question would take 1,000,000 years if I did it with the financial calculator. But I guess it wouldn't take as long as I originally thought. My original thought was that you have to add up 360 numbers, but in reality you only have to add up 12. But 12 is still a lot. That's 12 that's like 12 calculations, and each calculation... Well, it takes longer to write down the number than to actually do the calculation. Okay, if I was to do this question entirely, it would probably take like 20 minutes in total to do it. It would take like 20 minutes to do one question that's only supposed to take like a few minutes. Is there any other way to do this? There's got to be a way. Because seriously, this is ridiculous.